Alrighty. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have no credits for this game. It just jumps right into live. So yes, it has been a while since we played. People moved. People had birthdays. Mother's Day was in there. All of that stuff. But we're back, and we're all trying to remember what exactly we were doing last time. But we do know that you guys are on your way to a rumored pre-war gun range that is supposed to have a weapons bench. That's your kind of ultimate goal. You know it's on the other side of the Orville Municipal Airport. Along the way, you've encountered some Brahmin farmers who have been having an issue with something killing their cattle, something attacking in the night and liquefying their insides and sucking them out, leaving nothing but dried out husks behind. And they have put together a little bit of a collection to pay some trusty adventurers to deal with this problem. A little bit of investigating around, you managed to determine that what you're dealing with is a rad scorpion, probably a very big rad scorpion.
Very big, camouflageable like a gecko red scorpion.
Yes, but you guys are like, well, we've dealt with worse. Surely we've dealt with worse. But we'll turn it over to you guys as you guys talk amongst yourselves and see what it is you would like to do.
Mm.
Do we have any landmines that we could use today? Set them up around and wait for the thing to pop out of the ground.
What kind of what are the leads we have again?
That they are definitely burrowing creatures with some sort of paralytic neurotoxin.
And it came from that there away.
They came from that their way. They do seem to attack at night. They seem to be nocturnal creatures.
Okay.
But no,
Should we?
I don't think mines are anything you guys have access to.
No, I never studied that there French performance art.
If we want to catch these things, should we just camp out at night?
We're not guaranteed necessarily which farmer's yard it's going to hit.
I guess.
Oh, sorry, these are ranchers. My bad.
That's right.
Someone was giving me stink eye from my barn.
Ain't no farmers here.
Hmm. Well, what do we think?
Well, following the pattern, it's in the area somewhere nearby. Perhaps our intrepid tracker, Mr. Boysen here, could see if he can't follow the burrow trail.
It's more about following the land that's still softer, easier to, more pliable. Because that's where they've been through everything else, the hard pack they haven't passed through. That's how I know it came through the fence right around here last time.
Yeah, and there is a noticeable difference in the ground that has been traveled to and the ground that is not.
Is there like a kind of, excuse me, burrow trail we could follow?
Um, yeah, there's probably something. There's something similar to for somebody that could try to track.
I feel everyone's eyes on me.
I'm not a tracker.
I mean,
Or
you are our best.
I don't think
I'm
I can track.
it's not my thing.
My survival perception is not too bad.
Can we try?
I mean, I'd prefer not to be bait.
I could try to track it, but I'm not good at it.
Well, let's get us a bait animal then.
Oh. That sounds unpleasant.
I'd rather the animal get eaten than one of us.
Chris, the Foundry link doesn't seem to be working for me.
The one that I sent, that I tagged you on.
Today?
Yep.
Oh, I'll try that one then. I was trying the one that was in there, the pinned. There we go. Thank you.
But yeah, as you look around, it seems like several of the farms have been hit, and you know to look for like the soft ground, and you can kind of basically track the furrows to get to kind of like a centralized area where the furrows, like if you think of it as like the furrows as spokes of a wheel, and then you can find essentially the hub, which is where they all terminate at, probably very close to wherever they're nesting.
Yeah, it looks like they come together just right over there. Probably where they're all hanging out underground.
So yeah, a bait animal.
I mean, it's that or you build a thumper.
Janice chews their cud and takes a couple of steps away from the party.
Well, we're not going to use that. It's a beta.
If only we had a spare power fist.
That would be nice.
Just because I'm thinking, I'm sure you'd be able to whip up a makeshift thumper of us just like sticking the power fist so it just punches the ground every so often.
Probably could, but out of
Without the
the
spare, the only power fist our group has is Mr. Massachusetts there.
out of the junk that we have, could I try a repair check to build a really crappy mini thumper?
Yeah, you guys have a wide variety of junky stuff available.
Gotta lure out those graboids as well.
So yeah, it will be a difficulty. Actually, we'll say the number of successes you get will be how many activations it has.
Sure. Yeah, 3 is not bad.
So yeah, so basically you can have it work 3 times. You could have it use 2 times and put the other one into the party AP. You could have it only work once and put 2 into the party AP. It depends how many times you want it to work and how many AP you want out of the roll.
I'll have it have 3 charges.
Okay.
I mean, if we don't find the whatever's on the first activation, we're not exactly just gonna they're gone.
Must have missed them. They went to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, by the time you guys track down to the nest and get your makeshift device operational, it's been a couple of hours. If there's anything folks want to do in the meantime, and you guys can decide if you want to wait for dark or if you want to try it in the daytime.
I prefer our odds during the day if they're nocturnal.
I mean, when are we more likely to catch them?
At night.
Chris, I'm going to be survival bonehead.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can gather up some stuff to build a nice big bonfire in the middle of where the furrows gather.
Gotcha. So at least you have some light if it comes to it.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, absolutely. We'll call that intelligence and survival.
Well, I did say bonehead, so here we go. Of course I get my tag rolls.
So while Smiths is making this thing, you're like grabbing up a bunch of scrub brush, a combination of things that'll burn for a long time and things that will burn quickly and brightly, so that you can get the fire going very quickly, and it'll burn for a significant amount of time. You place it fairly close to what you perceive to be kind of the central hub of the nest. You don't want to get too close just in case, but close enough that you feel confident.
Excellent. Next best thing would have been if I would have had my own ammo making machine that I could run and have them attack through the cement wall of my basement.
Is there anything else that folks want to do while you're getting everything set up?
Get my Brahmin somewhere safe.
Clean my weapons. Make sure everything's ready. All the armor's good and nothing's falling apart.
All right. And are you guys waiting for nightfall, or are you turning this thing on during the day?
I'd probably say towards dusk. If we split the difference, they should wake up around then. At least for the first trigger.
And which square are we setting it up in?
It's kind of set up kind of central. There we go. So yeah, it's a very, very bright bonfire. Kind of casting some light out into the area. It's cozy if it wasn't for the fact that, there's super dangerous creatures lurking about.
And then the red scorpions.
And then the rat scorpions. Alright, so as dusk approaches, you activate the thumper.
Mm-hmm. Do you need like a roll for that?
I got it. So you set it out, and it's thumping along. You figure like each charge will last like roughly an hour or so. You guys can position yourself wherever you like as you're getting things set up.
I guess I'm activating it, so like I'll be beside the thumper.
Right.
I mean, I guess since I'm tougher than most of us, I guess I could stay close to it.
All right. And since I know Mike doesn't have the capability to see the map, basically there's like 5 zones on the map. There's like one central one. There's like a roadway. Give me 1 sec here, and I will see what I can do to grab your screenshot. Of course, the big thing is this screenshot of my map shows where the bad guys are located.
Don't share a screenshot of your map. Arkham will position himself where the largest number of my allies are. If that means we're all in close range to fight and kill, then that's where Arkham will be. Because, they're my friends.
Friends and bodyguards.
Yep.
Right.
Come on, Don. You too.
Right.
You're safer with us than back there.
And where would Rebecca like to be?
Well,
Boise has kind of climbed up onto a little embankment where you can get like a sniper position.
I think I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. So you and Smiths and Arkham are all kind of hanging back near the road, like basically on the cement, as opposed to up in the dirt. For a while there, probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half. There's just like the occasional rhythmic ka-thump as the device goes. But as the cooler desert air starts to roll in, there's a ka-thump, and then you see movement. Basically, near all of you. As things underneath the ground have started to wake up.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
I don't like this. I really wish I had something to be on top of. Something solid and high.
Boise pulls out a cigarette, screws it into the corner of his mouth, and lights it while he lays in wait to either shoot at one going for his friends or the one that's going to pop up beside him.
Alrighty. No, we don't want to select everybody. I just want to select one. Boise, you're up. I will remind people that basically readying an action is a thing that you can do.
Oh boy, the classic if-then situation.
Yep. I love the fact that some of the random adjectives. Apparently, one of these rad scorpions is drunk. But yes, there's signs of movement underground, but nothing has popped to the surface yet. But you can see that there are furrows moving towards your position, moving towards Mass's position, and moving towards Rebecca and Smith's and Arkham's position.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I'd like
All
to draw my laser pistol and ready in action if one pops up so I can shoot them.
So my ready action will be if one pops up in the zone to attack Rebecca, Smiths, or Arkham, I will be shooting it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and get ready to shoot the ground if one of them or a rad scorpion that pops out of the ground if something pops up.
All right. Arkham, what would you like to do? There are furrows moving towards the area that you're in.
The second something pops out of the ground near myself or my immediate allies in the same square as me, I will fire on it.
Perfect. All right. Ooh. And Mass actually goes after the rad scorpions.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
fine.
one of the deciding factors in how I planned it out.
So
That and largest number of possible casualties in that area.
So yes, it is going to pop out of the zone as a minor action. And it is going to try to claw Mass. Oof, catches him right across the torso. Oh, for 7 damage.
I have 6 physical.
Right, so you take 1.
Cool.
There is no piercing on their claws.
No, that's for the other part of their body.
Yeah, right.
Another one pops up. Only 4 damage to Mass's right leg.
I also have 6 on legs.
Excellent. One pops up in the zone with Arkham, Rebecca, and Smiths.
Bang.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yep, Boise, you can fire off your shot. For the held actions, I'll go in order of initiative. Oof. A headshot and 2 action points. Oh, that's so much damage. Piercing 3 and 13.
Mandibular.
It is not downed, but it is as it burrows up, the shot rings out, catches in the head. It kind of like falters a bit. It is stunned. Arkham, if you want to take a shot at that one, or if you want to wait, there is still another furrow headed towards your area.
Haven't seen the one that just popped out of the ground take a headshot. I'll hold for a moment, knowing that Boise's got our back.
All right.
Waiting for the next one.
One is going to pop up right under Boise.
Hey, bud.
Two successes, but a complication. So basically, it pops up, but it doesn't quite get a really good grab at you. So I'm going to say the complication is that its vicious doesn't trigger.
Okay.
So that's only 2 damage to your torso.
Oh, so nothing.
No wonder that one's grumpy. Alright, another one pops up near Rebecca and Arkham and Smith's.
Oh,
So
I
Arkham's
believe that would be my held action then.
Yep.
Oh, hey, hey, bud. With the 44. We're here to exterminate, not converse.
Isn't it nice to be fighting something you know you can just shoot?
Ooh, a total of 14 damage to its torso.
Ooh.
Not enough to down it, but you blow a big chunk out and it starts leaking ichor. Whatever it is arachnids have for blood.
Hydraulic fluid.
No, that would be different creatures. But yes, it has a torso wound. Oh, it wasn't stunned. It still gets to act. It is going to move towards Rebecca because she was the closest.
Did Rebecca not hold her action as well?
Oh, that's true. Rebecca and Smith, you guys could both fire at it if you want.
I would like to.
Okay.
I would recommend it.
One of these is more injured than the other.
They're both pretty badly injured. The one that popped up first took a headshot and isn't able to act this round.
I'll shoot that one.
Okay.
We
One's missing the torso.
I'd have to spend an AP. Wait, how did rerolling work again?
Luck.
I have 2 luck points right now. I'd like to spend. Is it 1 luck point?
1 per reroll.
Let's shoot this thing.
There you go. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Pierce.
9 damage?
And that was the stunned one or the not stunned one?
The stun.
Not quite enough to kill it outright, but it does have a torso wound as well. Rebecca.
I would like to shoot the one that's closest to me.
The enraged one?
Yeah, apparently. Because that's a little too close for my comfort. Don't like at all.
They give danger hugs.
I don't want a danger hug. And it's perception.
Yes.
Okay.
No, sorry, shotgun is shotgun.
Shotgun is shotgun.
Yeah.
What?
It's small guns. Just click the weapon, it'll roll out.
So it's agility.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
But it's okay. Yeah, my agility's also a 7. So.
That is a miss.
Well, that's bad. Well, shit. I completely forgot.
You can use a luck to reroll if you like.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have mentioned center mass first.
Then you
Could
can
have
reroll.
gotten
Yeah, you can reroll because of center mass.
Okay. It's been a while.
It's been a long
Like-
time since we played. I'm going to be very lenient on what people forget.
I appreciate that. And not that it did me any good. My die got worse instead of better. There's a reason I don't normally try to shoot at things. I'll use one of my luck points. Oh,
Well, there you go. That is a hit. These things are big targets. They're fairly easy to hit. Uh, 8 damage, and then a second hit for 4 damage.
yep, and it is spread and vicious.
Not enough to stop it. It takes that shotgun blast and keeps coming.
Oof. That's nasty.
Oh, it'll hit Rebecca. Right in your left leg.
Oh no.
For only 2.
Okay.
Minus whatever your armor is, of course.
I have 4 against physical.
Then you're
so
good.
none.
And the last one pops up. Ooh, completely misses Boise. That will take us to mass.
I guess I'm gonna start punching. I
The-
do have some EP, so that's cool. So okay. Choosing a specific location, I think, increased the difficulty.
Ed,
Right.
get +1 to the difficulty.
Yeah, right. Because choosing a specific location does apply the stun effect, so that would
Yeah,
be
if
nice.
if you hit it in the head, it'll stun it if you cause a wound.
Yeah, I'll try to do that, like specific punches on the head, so I'll try to stun one at least.
Okay.
Weapons. Power fists. We do have AP, but I'm gonna keep those a little bit.
2 successes is enough with the increased difficulty. Nothing extra, but it is a hit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do damage. Level 5 effects. And yeah, I had it this done on that, so yeah.
So yeah, you line up your shot, you punch it like right between the eyes. It seems to be less armored. Like when you line up that shot, you don't hit like any of its carapace or anything.
If I want to do another major, like punch the other ones, because that one will be stun. It's party AP, or I think it's party AP, right?
Yep. 2 AP for a second action.
And increase difficulties, but yeah, on the second one, I won't choose. Yeah, I will not choose the specific location, so at least it'll be like the same difficulty. So yeah, I'll do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Again, paw fists. Just change that.
Ooh, that's a hit and an action point.
Cool.
One of his legs.
I use 1 AP for an additional damage dice.
Okay.
That's just effects. I'll take those.
That is not quite enough to break its leg.
Oh, sad. You know what? On the second one, I'll spend with the. I never used it, but with the Slayer perk, I'll spend 1 luck points to inflict a critical hit on that leg. So it's a
Okay.
100. Yeah, you can do that.
Perfect.
Point.
So yeah, so you slam one in the face, and then you slam the other one in the leg. It, like, cripples one of its like front pinchers. It falls prone. Let's see. How many players I got? I got 5 players. From the ground.
That's the one I was expecting it in, sadly.
Yeah, from the ground beneath Rebecca and Arkham and everybody, this, like, it's not significantly larger than the other rad scorpions, but its carapace seems to have a shimmer to it. It almost matches the desert background.
Including the heat waves.
Including the heat waves. Thankfully, you guys are not fighting it at night, so its defense is not increased. But it pops up. Is going to go for Rebecca.
Oh no.
They always sense the doctors.
I really don't like that one.
1 success is enough to hit Rebecca, but a complication. So the complication is going to be that I'm going to say it doesn't get its stinger all the way into you. So it is poison damage, but it's not going to be persistent. So that's 3 points of poison damage to your left arm.
Tender mercy that is.
What are you doing?
My left arm, I have like 4 physical armor on that.
Yep, but it's not physical damage, it's poison damage.
Oh, it's getting through. Okay. How do I mark that on my sheet?
It's just hit points damage, it's just which DR applies.
Okay. And, sorry, it was how much?
Only 3.
Okay. Ow!
That will take us to Boise.
I make a casual comment to the 2 rad scorps attacking me. Sorry guys, I got a more important target. I will take aim at the hunter's head.
Okay.
And I will then shoot said hunter.
All right. And for those of you that are in the same zone as the hunter, you can see, like, kind of wedged in its carapace, there's what looks like a very shiny piece of metal, like possibly a piece of armor.
Where was it?
It's like lodged into its carapace.
Mm.
3 successes will hit and generate an action point.
Excellent.
I may as well just mark him as stunned now.
I will be spending the my 2 AP and 2 extra bullets to spread the love to the other 2 scorpions in the zone.
All right. That will be enough to kill both of them. So yeah, hail of bullets rains down. It strikes the shimmery one square in the head, bypassing its carapace incidentally. And more bullets rain down on the other 2, dropping them. Arkham, you're up.
Since I'm in the same zone as the big one, Can I get a beat on a headshot?
You can. Difficulty goes up by 1 for the called shot.
Okay. And I will take aim, called shot, headshot, and fire with the 44.
Two successes is enough to hit the head. No action
There's-
points, though.
That's okay.
Strike it square in the head. It is more stunned than it was. I mean, stun doesn't track, but the 8 damage, ignoring its armor, is enough to cause a wound. That will take us to Rebecca.
Well,
You got this, Becca. Take AP and shoot it in the head.
I'm going to try to shoot the hunter.
Okay.
In the face.
Center mass.
Oh, yeah, center mass.
Center mass. We'll hope for the best. Okay, that's not terrible. I will take advantage of center mass though to reroll the 13.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even better.
Perfect. So that will give 1 action point and a hit.
And again, that's spread vicious.
Largely bounces off its armor.
But largely means not all of it. Ah.
Largely does mean not all of it. I need to come up with new catchphrases. You guys are catching on. That will take us to Smith's, unless Rebecca would like to move.
I mean, there's really nowhere for me to go that doesn't have rad scorpions in it. So
Aside from the fact that's the apex hunter, there's far less threats in that zone.
this is unfortunately the safest place for me to be. I think. So no, I'll stay here. I don't like it, but yeah.
Okay. So that one that mass punched is stunned. It becomes unstunned. It's not doing anything. That one with the broken leg, broken claw. It is going to try to sting mass. Succeed. Mass your left arm. It takes 2 points of poison damage. And it is persistent, so it'll be 2 points of damage the next round and 2 points of damage the round after. It would like to move away, but it can't. That one. Going to attack Boise. Ooh, 2 successes is just enough to hit with the sting. For 2 points of poison damage to the head.
God damn it.
And persistent too. So 2 points next round and 2 points the round after.
It's over, Doc. They know my weakness.
And the doubtful one is going to try to claw Boise. But miss. That will take us to Mass. The one you punched in the face seems to have regained its senses.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that again since it's tail standing up. So I think again the first one I will target the head again. Yeah.
Okay.
Office zone.
That is a hit. No extra action points, but a hit.
Yeah. I won't use AP. Roll damage. That was kind of shitty, but
But that is enough to stun it again.
and yeah, I've used the 2 AP to again punch the other one
Okay.
without targeting.
The other one is technically
Okay.
prone because you broke its leg, so the difficulty is
Oh.
reduced by 1.
Cool.
Is Mass before or after me? Did I get skipped?
Oh, I think I did skip you, actually. Sorry.
Okay. Well, so after Mass's turn, I guess I'll just do mine.
Okay.
Oh no, not a 20. I'll spend a luck to reroll it.
Okay.
Yep. Do that. Again? Aw, come on!
Meant to be. But
What
because
are the chances?
and 1 success, difficulty is 1, goes up to 2 for second action, goes down to 1 because it's prone, so you do still hit it.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Oh.
60.
Oh,
God damn.
that is not enough to kill it, but it is enough to hurt it bad and stun that one. Buying yourself a little bit of breathing room.
What would have been the complication?
I'm going to say the complication probably would have caused some damage to your power glove. It would reduce the damage by 1 until it was repaired.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Smiths.
So this big one is a Hunter Rad Scorpion?
This big one does seem to be the legendary Rad Scorpion.
Whoa. What's the penalty for shooting to the next zone over?
+1 difficulty. Although, I mean, if you want, you could just walk over to that zone.
Oh, it is stunned.
There's no attacks of opportunity in Fallout.
Oh.
People on the Reddit keep like, why are there no attacks of opportunities? Because attacks of opportunity are stupid.
It's true. I mean, if you really want to be, I want to make an attack opportunity, you just ready in action when something enters the zone or the zone I shoot.
I'll move one then, and I'll shoot one of these stunned red scorpions and kill it, hopefully.
Yeah, the prone one is actually 1 less difficulty, so it's difficulty 0 to hit it.
I will shoot that one.
You hit, but you do gain a complication.
Oh.
The complication will be basically, as you're running and firing, costs off like an additional ammunition.
Sure.
I think you rolled the wrong damage. You rolled for your alien blaster instead of your laser gun.
Whoops. 1 sec. It's because they're both 5. There we go.
That will bounce off of its armor.
Oh.
Back around to the top. The hunter is stunned, so it loses its normal actions. But it will spend AP. It'll spend 1 AP for a second minor action.
I'll be back in a sec.
To burrow. Oh, so burrowing in the ground takes a major action. So second major to burrow. So I actually still have one more. But that is its turn. It disappears under the ground.
Boo.
Which will take us to Boise.
Ow, this poison sucks.
Yep, 2 points of poison damage.
Well, kids, it's been real. Then I'll take an AP for a second minor action to turn around and aim at one.
Okay.
Shoot it in the face. Then
Okay.
I will shoot it in the face.
All right. Boise comes like, I imagine it's kind of like one of those run slide down the hills.
Yeah.
One success is enough to hit it in the head. No, actually, one success will miss the call shot to the head. Difficulty 2.
I don't have a penalty increase.
For the call
I bet
shot.
sniper.
For the call shot.
I am a sniper. If I have an accurate weapon, which I do, and I
Right.
I can call my shot for free.
Excellent. There you go then.
It's why I have perks all over the place. So I'm not as dedicated, focused as others because of the combat spread.
Yeah. That is enough to stun it. You guys have done enough shots now. You know that if you deliberately hit the head, it bypasses their armor.
Yeah, I'll spend that other AP in a bullet to spread the love and hit his friend.
Okay. Not quite enough to cause a wound, but significant nonetheless. That will take us to Arkham. The hunter has disappeared beneath the ground. There are 2 stunned ones, then basically over by mass, a zone over. Boise has come barreling down the hill towards you, leaving 2 a zone away up the hill.
Stay close, Doc. Because Boise's coming into our zone. We'll hold the ground here and already in action for when the thing pops up so I can put a round in it.
All right.
That hunter bugger, he's my target.
Okay. That will take us to Rebecca.
Well, it has moved off.
It is underneath the ground.
That's not good. I'm gonna ready an action for when it pops up again.
All right. That will take us to Smith's.
Where'd it go? Did anybody see it?
All right.
I'll be around here somewhere.
Smith's, you're up. There's still a prone one in the zone that you're in. Oh, did we lose Aiden?
Oh no. The hunter
I
got
don't know.
Smiths.
I think we can safely assume that Smiths would probably try to shoot the prone one. That is enough to put that one out and generate some action points. Okay. That one. Oh, that one is stunned. It would like to get away, but it is not able to. That one is going to dive under the ground. Which guys do I have left? I have that one, but he is stunned. Back to Mass. There is the one here who just cleared his head yet again. He's looking as like wobbly-eyed as a scorpion can.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack his face again. I could. You know what? Like changing weapons. Yeah, I'll change weapon next fights. But yeah, for now I'll go with the paw fist.
It's a minor action to basically change weapons. So, oof, 3 successes. That'll be 2 action points
Sweet.
on his left front pincher.
That's a lot of damage.
That is enough to basically grab the pincher and rip it off of that one.
Ouch.
Oh, sorry. I think I still took 2 damage from the poison, right?
Yep.
Kind of, but, whoops.
There's been all kinds of commotion here since Boise's come running down the hill. So it is going to attack Boise with his stinger. Oof. A miss and a complication.
Hey, Budge.
So yeah, it pops out of the ground and it seems to have gotten its stinger like basically lodged into some of the rubble that kicks up when it burrows, and when it wrenches it free to try to slam into you, the tip of it breaks off, basically rendering its stinger no longer viable. Well, that was a shitty turn for me. Boise.
Hey, Budge.
Was that the hunter that just fudged?
Yep.
Yep.
Missed the attack and rolled a complication.
I held my action for when it popped out of the ground, and so did Rebecca.
Oh, right. Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
So not only does it get fucked up in its own complication, but, cue Wild West music as a shotgun and a 44 go off.
4 6.
I'm going to take aim and a headshot.
You can't, when you're ready in action, you can't aim because you don't have your minor action. Like, you use your major action on your turn to ready, but then when your trigger comes up, you've already used your turn, so you don't have your minor to aim with.
Okay.
It's the downside to readying the action. But you did roll 4 successes and shot it right in the torso.
Oh, beautiful. I would like to use the extra AP generated to pump up the damage, please.
You need to aim in order to do so.
Oh, dang.
Okay. You rolled 7 damage, 4 blanks. Just in case you want to luck to reroll any of them.
Nah. We'll see how Rebecca does.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this thing's just about on its last leg.
Here's hoping.
All right, Rebecca.
Well, I was holding my action, so I'm going to shoot at the hunter.
Yep.
And there we Oh. Center mass.
Okay.
So I'll reroll the 18. Oh, well, that didn't do me much good, but one success.
Still a hit.
Spread and vicious.
Yep. Bounces off of its armor.
Oh no! Damn it.
But that does take us to Boise.
Crap.
Well, I think I'm gonna make a minor repeat of last time.
Cardio day.
Turn, aim, take the shot at the head. At the hunter, of course, this time.
Okay. Oof. There you go.
Well, since I get a free one for the game.
All right. So you do it. There's basically one action point extra.
Well, we'll see what's left after the shot goes in, because I can't shoot again. So. Ooh.
Not enough to stun it. Wait, no, that was a called shot to the head. Never mind.
Yeah.
That is enough to stun it.
Yeah, and then I'll spend the extra and one more for my second shot at the same difficulty.
Okay. That will hit.
Oh, that one I'll use a luck on.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It is looking chewed up. Shots have rung off of it. You do see as you're like hitting it, that kind of camouflage shield is kind of starting to change pattern more rapidly.
Oh.
It's tied to its heartbeat.
When we kill it, try to leave its brain intact. I want it.
As everybody's like
So
doing
you can make a
headshots.
Robo-Radscorp?
Good lord. Why?
Right.
I want to see what makes it camouflage.
That will take us to Arkham. It is still in the same zone. It hasn't moved.
Aim shot, called shot to the head,
Okay.
and spend an AP. Because why not?
Because you're going to shoot it through the eyeballs and keep the brain intact. I like it.
Right. Two successes.
Listen, by this point, its brain's probably scrambled eggs, man.
Oh no.
So that is a hit to its torso, or to its head, because it was a called shot. Because you did aim, you can spend up to 3 action points if you want on damage. There's currently 6 in the party pool.
Yes, I would like to spend 3.
Oof, 14 damage.
What? I didn't hear you there, Professor. What'd you say? Something about scramble its brain?
Yeah, that.
And as that shot rings out and hits it, that camouflage field seems to lock into position.
Interesting.
And it disappears from sight. It doesn't burrow, it disappears from sight.
Oh,
Ooh.
more interesting. Whose turn is it?
Its turn.
Oh. Oh, its turn is still going.
as it mutates.
Nice.
And me without a
Does
recon
it-
scope.
Does it just give you Fallout 4 legendary mutation? That's funny.
Yes, there's a mutate thing. Legendary creatures have special abilities. When they mutate, they get an immediate turn right away. Their mutation kicks in, and then they go from there. So it disappears out of sight. There's a slight scuttling across the ground, and then a claw reaches out for Arkham that you don't see.
Then how do we know it actually reached out for Arkham? He just might be telling us it might be a lie over whiskey.
The gout of blood might be a hint.
10 damage to Arkham's right leg.
Wow.
His right leg has
So there's one friend there.
right leg has 5. You've got 2
Plus one
friends. One friend.
Yeah, plus friends.
So 6 points of damage reduction, which means
Boise and Rebecca.
Yeah.
So I got 2 friends, Boise and Rebecca.
No, I ran to the other zone to have a better shot on
yeah,
him.
Boise and Smiths both ran off, but Rebecca is enough to stop it from being a wound.
Ah! He calls out, mangled.
That was Arkham.
Oh, no.
Rebecca, you're up.
Oh dear. Where does it go? Where'd they all go? Oh, there's one over there.
The ones that were in this zone, they burrowed under.
No, they got exploded by sniper fire.
Oh, holy. Okay.
Yeah, one
Um,
escaped in the zone I was in, and one escaped in the zone I'm currently in.
Oh, he's barely injured. Okay. Wow.
I've only taken 4 points.
Nice.
I say I've taken more.
Don't leave me, dog. I'm all
not
alone.
going
I'm a fucking meat field.
I'm not going anywhere.
I am going to point my gun toward the one that I can see. Not gonna shoot. I'm just gonna get ready in case it comes to this zone.
Okay. That will take us to Smiths.
Can is perception not a skill?
It's a stat.
It's a stat.
What kind of check should I make if I want to try to see if this like shimmers like a stealth boy?
I'd say it would be perception and survival.
Wow.
Oh, 4 successes. So yes, you can see that there is a shimmer right there.
Nice. Does that take up my action, or can I still shoot?
It is an action.
Oh, okay.
You have spotted the shimmer though. So
we have 7. Sorry, we have 7 party AP. I can spend that for an action, right?
Yep, you can spend 2. The difficulty does go up by 1 for the second major.
Okay. What would the total difficulty be if I tried to shoot it?
4.
I'll try to shoot it. I'll try to shoot it with my alien blaster.
Okay. If you're staying in that zone, the difficulty goes up to 5.
Then I'll move the one zone first.
Okay.
Difficulty 4?
Yep. Base 1 plus 1 for the second major plus 2 for the stealth boy.
I think I can hit it. Only 1.
Pew! Shot goes very wide.
Hmm.
Who have I got left? How far can they burrow? This guy's going to come scuttling down the hill since he didn't get shot that round.
Feeling brave.
Oh no!
Well-
Feeling powerful.
I mean, he's doubtful that this is going to work well for him. But he is going to try to sting Smiths.
Oh no.
He's going to successfully sting Smiths.
Ouchie.
Isn't Rebecca have a ready shot for that guy?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Go ahead there, Rebecca. See if you can save Smiths.
Maybe. Here's hoping. Center mass.
That's a hit.
Oh, excellent.
It's a hit and an action point.
Yeah.
Not enough to stop him, but he does get hurt. So he comes barreling down. He stings Smith for 4 points of damage, but no persistent. 4 points of poison damage
To what?
to your right leg.
2 points of physical armor, so only 2 damage?
No,
Nope.
poison's different damage category.
Yep, poison is a different type.
Oh, I see it.
Poison damage tends to be less, but there's much less poison resistance available. That will take us to mass.
Yeah, I guess I'll move to the zone over and punch the one that I can see.
Okay.
Oh.
Oof. 4 successes. Ooh.
Ooh.
That'll hit and give you 3 AP, which is 2 more than the party can hold, so you do have 2 AP to play with.
So yeah, I'll just add the 2 on the damage dice.
Okay.
Okay, may as well crush it. Crush it.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Seems better.
That is enough to kill it. So yeah, so Mouse comes running over, like I picture like in my mind, like kind of like a leaping jump and swinging the power fist down, splattering it everywhere. The hunter. Oh, Arkham is right here.
Story of Arkham's life.
Oof. 4 successes. So it'll put 4 AP into the damage. 10 points of damage to Arkham's head.
Oh!
Ouch.
You have a few more friends handy though, so
Yay!
that's +3.
Yeah, you got more friends now.
And a really nice helmet.
So
True.
that's only going to be 3 damage.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Bodyguard has paid off for you like many times now.
Yeah, it really has.
That will take us to Boise.
Well, Deca fuck. I suppose.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah, I just watched the interesting token for the hunter phase in.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see the purple with the its invisible outline.
Ah!
It's gone again.
In some game systems, the invisibility condition actually makes the token invisible. We found that out in our Marvel game on Friday.
Oh wow.
Anita's character has invisibility, and I clicked it on, and everybody's like, "Hey, I can't see her now."
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Good to know it does not work with Followed.
Well, I suppose I should probably try and spot it then. I guess.
Yep. Perception and survival.
Take 1 AP.
You spot it and generate an action point in the process.
Yay for break even. Now I'll take 2 of them to take my shot. I'll aim for the head, take my shot.
Okay. Difficulty to hit it with your weapon would be 1 base plus 1 for the second action. You don't have action point, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so +1, then +2 for stealth. So difficulty of 3.
I guess I'll take another die for that just to be safe.
3's what you got. You can re-roll because you aimed.
There's a give one. Give it back.
There we go. Shot rings out. It seems to connect with something solid just south of Mass and Smiths.
Okay.
That will take us to Arkham.
All right, so it's a major. You percept it.
Yep.
How many AP do we have left?
5.
And it's 2 for a second major action, right?
It is.
Okay. I'll try a perception. Taking 1 dice to roll, because I'm not as good as Boise is. My perception is kind of shit.
No idea where it is. A 1913-19.
Yeah.
At least you know it's still around. You don't start considering it disappeared
Yeah.
and took off.
You know it's still around, and more importantly, because of where the shot went out, you're pretty sure it's no longer trying to eat your face.
Yeah. I will load my gun, because I think I've put out enough rounds that I need to reload it.
Okay.
At this point, since it's a minor action. And yeah, I can't do anything else, so.
Okay.
Next!
Right. That'll take us to Rebecca.
Oh no. Let's see here. Well, he's not looking that great. This is that Mass? Oh, who is it that's standing near me?
Arkham.
Oakland? Oh, Arkham. Sorry. Yeah.
Standing near, using his human shield.
Hiding behind.
Well, I'm not trying to. Can I use? Can I do first aid on him to try to help him out?
You sure can.
I would like to do that. It would take my action though to put on clothing, wouldn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Stop going into combat naked. It is distracting.
Disturbing. Disturbing's the word you were looking for. Okay. So you need me to roll a medicine?
Yes. Intelligence and medicine.
Yep. So
Okay.
3, and because I have healer and I'm using the first aid action, I can increase the amount of hit points healed by 1 per rank, and I have 2 ranks in it.
Yep. So you heal hit points equal to your medicine rating, which I think is 6.
Yes, it is.
And then plus 2, so 8
So that would
back.
be 8. Yeah, I'll leave that 8. I don't want to risk.
That should put me just about up.
Yeah, that brings
Cool.
you up to full.
Should, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting pretty banged up there, though. Holy crow. Thanks, Doc.
That's why you stay near the medic.
Well, that's why the medic stays near me, so I can blast things that go near the medic.
I would appreciate that, yes.
That will take us to Smith's. Just as a note, for those of you who have previously spotted it, you can still see it. It hasn't used an action to hide or anything, so you can still make out the shimmer. So
Okay.
for Smith's and Boise, you guys can still make out the shimmer.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Difficulty is 3, but
3.
Stealth Boy makes your defense 2 higher, even after you've been spotted.
How do I aim again to lower the difficulty?
Aiming lets you re-roll one of the dice.
Oh. But I can aim and then shoot?
Yep.
I would like to do that. Then I'll shoot him with the alien blaster.
Okay. 2 successes is not enough. Reroll.
What do I need to hit 3?
Yeah, you would need to get 3 successes. So without a tag skill, you would need to get a 1 on one of those days.
I see. Okay. I guess that's me.
Rad Scorpion pops up underneath Boise. Tries to sting him. Does sting him. For 1 damage in the torso.
Normal?
Poison.
Oh. I was hopeful when you didn't declare it. No, I take the poison damage. Trying to stop my heart.
They're working on it. We're working up an appetite here. That'll take us to Mass.
Yeah, well, as usual, I think I'm gonna go over it. I'm running back and forth, man. Gonna run over there and try to beat that ass.
Okay.
So we do have only 4 AP, so I'll probably wait.
He's a normal.
Let's see. That's god damn my complication again. Gotta re-roll it because I can't have my weapons break. Okay, cool.
Well, you can, but you really, really, really don't want to.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
I mean, most of what you guys have been doing lately is trying to get a weapons workbench so you can actually make his weapons better.
Yeah, right. So 2 successes is enough.
Yeah, and an action point in the process.
An action point process. Oh, I'll get 2 action point for damage. Oh, that was a shitty roll.
That is not enough to cause an injury. That will take us to the hunter, who was stunned by Boise. So it'll spend an action point for a minor to move. And we'll spend 2 minor to attack. It's going to latch onto Boise's right arm. Defense is 2, goes down by 2, goes up by 1. So 2 action points. Oh, what a crappy damage roll on that many dice. That's only 4 damage to Boise's right arm.
Thank you. 5 physical armor.
Clang! That will take us to Boise's turn.
What a dick! Well, that's it's been a while since I've done this action, like 1 full round.
You and Mass are just changing places, like, go that way, I'll go this way.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go that one because the group. Just in case something decides to attack Arkham.
Okay.
And then I already spent the AP for the aim, and I'm gonna shoot it in the face again.
Okay. Difficulty is 3.
Yep. You son of a beep, 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 beep.
Ooh, an action point in the process.
Ugh, that's definitely a luck. And I'll spend an AP and a bullet to give that love to the one beside the other one.
Okay. Ooh. You shatter one of its legs in the process. All right, got it. All right, that will take us to Arkham. No idea where the hunter went, but there was another rad scorpion that popped out of the ground over in the next zone over that is laying there on the ground with a broken leg.
I will hold my action for if something attacks the dock or anyone in the same square as me.
All right, perfect. That'll take us to Rebecca.
Well, Boise's not looking that great.
He's got kind of a festering arm wound. Looks like some poison leaking out of it.
Oh, that's not good. I would like to do first aid on him.
Okay.
Would you
Oh
guys
god,
stop getting hit?
the dog's gonna put me down, guys.
I'm gonna send you to a nice farm upstate.
Yeah.
No, a nice ranch upstate. We've already established there's no farmers around.
Oh, that's right. They're not farmers. Oh, look. Have it's what? Medicine plus
Medicine
healer?
plus 2. Yep. So 8.
So 8.
Oh, it feels so much better.
Stop getting hit. Where'd it go?
Oh, it's still
I
up
don't
there.
see it. Oh, no doubt. Oh, it's over there. Holy crap.
It's actually about 6 inches from the one you're seeing to the left and
Oh.
slightly behind it.
Oh dear.
That will take us to Smith's.
I'm gonna move after that scorpion, and I'm gonna try to put it down with my regular laser pistol this time.
All right. Difficulty goes down by 1 because it's prone and you're in the same zone. So difficulty 0.
Oh, difficulty 0.
Yep. Technically, you don't have to roll if you don't want to.
Makes me really want to use the alien blaster, but I've only got 2 shots left, so I'll just shoot it. Wow, I got 0 successes anyway. Amazing.
That's a hit.
Bang.
Oh, that's an energy damage. That is enough to kill it.
Nice.
That will take us to mass.
Well, since this one is down and I can't see something else, I could try to see the other ones, the hunter in the other zone.
Yep. Perception
that-
and perception survival.
And that's a major, right? So as a miner, I will switch my power fist for my. I do have a knuckles on. I do have some pairs of knuckles on me. I just swap weapons,
Okay.
and yeah, I'll try to. Yeah, just so I don't break those.
Sindri.
And yeah, you said it's perception.
Perception survival.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Only one success.
No idea where it is.
Nah. That's fine with me. I only have 1 lock left, so I'm gonna keep it.
Alright, its turn. It does not have enough action points to overcome the stun. That takes us to Boise.
Hooyah! I will aim. I will shoot.
What did the red scorpion have on it?
It was stunned, so it can't do anything.
Oh. Oh, I thought we killed it.
Oh no.
No, it's legendary. I might need to take another set of actions after this shot.
Did it mutate again?
Well, it mutated towards the end of its original HP, so it went back to full.
3 is just enough to hit it.
Oh my god. At least I'm getting some value out of that.
That is enough to stun it again.
Yeah, and I will take 3 AP, 1 for a minor, 1 for a major, to aim and shoot again.
Okay. I'll have to double check. I know in other 2D20 games you can't do the same minor action twice, but I don't know if Fallout is that granular or not.
Well, there goes my other luck for this one. Oh, it's what I needed.
Oh, there you go. That will probably be enough. That is not enough. You guys will be able to finish it off, though. I don't have enough action points to overcome the stun, and it only has 2 hit points left. 4 hit points left, but I can't do anything. So yeah, so a couple more shots ring out. And
Nice.
it's a good thing it was stunned, otherwise it was going to eat itself a ghoul.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
We are not tasty.
But yes, this
We are spicy.
and
Like the water.
and even in death, its body as it collapses on this part of the highway, like the color shifts one final time to kind of match the background, and its camouflage is so good that part of it is like road colored and part of it is like sand colored, and part of it that's leaning up against the cactus is cactus colored. Like it's tri-colored in its camouflage.
Well, I mean, that makes it fairly clear proof when we bring it back as a trophy.
Mhm. I think we should stuff this and mount it in town.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to look at it very often.
I mean, its head is pretty pulverized.
And if it's
I mean,
Is
I used to see these like pre-war magazines. You know, it would be the kind of thing where you'd grab its pincers and its tail, attach it to a big fuck off truck. But you know, that's when you don't when you're worried about people not believing you're tough enough to take one in the first place. I don't think we got that issue.
But yes, the legendary rad scorpion is dead.
Bam, bam, bam.
All right. Make sure everybody's okay. Congratulate y'all. Good job. We did it. Go team. Good
Hmm.
shit, poison.
I'm not sure, Chris, if the poison damage was a set of turns or it's still active.
No, it's only so many turns. It's
Okay.
it goes for 1 turn per effect I roll.
Yep.
But yeah, there's like half a dozen dead rad scorpions and the dead hunter.
Walk up,
That should be
press
some good meat.
access their inventory, take the meat and loot, and
Oh, where's that piece of armor that was wedged in its shell?
Yeah, we do need to find that.
So yes, so you can if you want to take the time to butcher them, you certainly can.
Mhm.
It is endurance and survival.
I'll give that a shot.
How are you guys feeling? Anybody seriously injured?
My leg is a little tingly.
Let's see if we can get you to some radiation. I mean,
No,
I could try to treat you if you want.
it's only a little,
you
so yeah.
You look kind of busy.
All right. So yeah, as you know, Smith gets down to work cleaning these rad scorpions. The piece of armor that's wedged into the chitinous underbelly of the hunter is a metal armor right arm. And it is like covered in like Nuka-Cola decals and stuff. It looks like a NASCAR sponsorship suit sort of thing. Like it's just covered in like sarsaparilla and Nuka-Cola and like Yum Yum and all of the different sponsors are like emblazoned on this arm.
Arkham, this looks like your piece of art.
comparatively to my shadowed leather, I know it has higher.
So yeah, so it is a metal right arm. It is energy resistance 2, physical, or energy 3, physical 2.
Oh,
And it is sharp as its legendary ability. Basically, it looks really snazzy. Once per scene, when you're wearing this armor, you may take a d20 from your dice pool before you roll on any intelligence or charisma test and set it so it's a 1.
Jesus.
wow. Anybody good at armoring? It's quite a bit less than what I'm wearing right now.
Is it for the right arm?
It is a metal right arm.
That wouldn't be too bad for the dock, but I mean, other than the armor value part of it.
Yeah.
What's armor value?
Its armor value is 3 energy and 2 physical.
That's 1 more energy than I have, but the same physical.
Yeah,
Then
you can
take
still
it.
improve before you take it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that's a
the armor I'm
legendary.
wearing is.
I'm sorry, Doc. What was that?
Oh, the armor I'm wearing is like really good against electrical and pretty decent against physical. I don't want to downgrade.
Yeah, so Professor, you take it. Well,
Sure.
that's a huge charisma thing for me in charisma scenes. That is way better suited for you armor-wise right now. That is a cool piece of armor. That's pretty sharp, man.
Mm-hmm.
What does it let me do?
Once per scene when you're wearing the armor, if you're making either an intelligence check or a charisma check, you can take one of your dice and set it to a 1.
Fancy.
Once per scene. Or 1.
Yeah, I just added
Fine.
the legendary metal right arm, and
Oh.
the stats are on it. If you go to description, it'll tell you what it does.
Okay, I see it. Cool.
So yeah, like it's basically it's like a combination of stickers and then like actual like metal etching and stuff for like the more permanent sponsors. But yes, for the legendary items in the Wonders Guide, they have like a chart for weapons and a chart for armor, and then you roll in a cross reference what type it is, and it tells you like, oh, it's got this thing, and some of them are really snazzy.
I would hope so.
Like there's one if you're hit by melee, each effect rolled in damage inflicts 1 damage to them.
Nice.
There's one that while you're wearing the armor, you add 1 action point to the pool at the start of every turn. Like the legendary stuff is worth hunting down, even though the legendary creatures are very dangerous.
Yeah.
And the butchery, you managed to acquire. Here. 9 things of rad scorpion meat.
Okay.
3 rad scorpion stingers.
Hold on. Red scorpion meat. Oh wait, is this an actual item just on the character sheet, Ed, or like how much does it? I guess heal and stuff.
Yeah, red scorpion meat can be eaten raw or it can be cooked. And you also find a rad scorpion egg.
Yay, omelets.
Red scorpion meat. 3 stingers.
3 stingers.
Okay. And 1 egg.
So yes, you actually, as long as you have 1 purified water and a red scorpion egg, you can in fact make a red scorpion omelet.
Nice.
And the rad scorpion meat can be turned into rad
Wait.
scorpion steak.
Is the meat accumulated like just from this legendary one, or is that just for all the rad scorpions?
That's all. That's everything total.
Oh, okay, cool. Yum yum delish.
No, Yum Yum make the deviled eggs.
All right.
Yeah, it's right there on the armor sleeve.
Hmm. For some reason, my right arm doesn't say it has 3 energy resistance, but it totally does now. Oh well. Well. Do we want to take pieces of this back to town and tell them the
Back to the farmers.
Well, we only have to go back to the ranch with it for proof.
Yeah, I mean, by the time you're done butchering everything, it is getting on towards like it is night. I mean, you can travel. It's like 2-ish hours to get back to the farm. Just as whether you want to travel through the desert at night or not.
Or set up.
I'd rather rest here because cleared the place out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good with that.
So you guys find a little place to like set up a camp, get a little bit of a fire going. If anybody wants to actually cook the rad scorpion, you certainly can.
What do we need to cook it successfully?
It is a survival roll.
Sure. Two successes.
Since Boise was smart enough to start a fire ahead of time, you can just cook it over the open fire. Yes, 2 successes is enough. Each of the meat can be turned into a steak.
Nice.
The steaks, when eaten, will heal 12, and are no longer radioactive.
Oh, they lost all their spice.
You can make jerky next time.
Yeah.
And if you have any purified water and you want, you can actually turn the egg into an omelet.
I have wine.
You don't want to use wine in an omelet. That'd be nasty. Of course, you don't want to use water in an omelet either, but that's just me talking.
And according to Fallout, what do you know?
But yes, you can like cook up some steaks, get a little cozy around the fire. I mean, it's a really nice fire. Definitely gave you enough light to deal with those things. I assume you guys are keeping watch during the night.
Yep.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca, during your watch,
Oh no.
you can give me a perception and survival roll.
Oh dear.
Wouldn't have had any trouble if Janice was with us.
I didn't want Janice to get eaten.
Sorry, it was perception and
Perception and survival.
well, that sucked. I noticed nothing.
So you're just kind of like absentmindedly kind of tending the fire. And this voice from behind you, like a female voice. It's like, don't reach for a weapon. Not gonna cause you any trouble.
Okay. I'm not gonna cause you any trouble either. Can I at least turn around?
Yes. I didn't want to. I didn't want to spook you.
Jeez,
I thought I made enough
you
noise.
did!
I thought I made enough
No.
noise approaching, but
Definitely did not.
uh,
Fire crackling is pretty loud when you're sitting right next to it.
yeah.
And Rebecca will turn to see what's what.
A fairly kind of like a middle-aged woman, long stringy gray hair, dressed in what looks like more akin to like homemade leather out of various animals and stuff, and pelts and the like. Definitely hasn't seen hasn't wasted any water on bathing in quite a while. You do notice though that the darkness seems to cling to her clothing a little bit. Like when the parts of her that are in the shadow are really hard to see. I think. So I have 2 questions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Oh, my name's Bailey, by the way. She kind of spits on her hand and washes it off as best she can and holds it out.
Hi, Bailey. I'm Rebecca.
And I'll shake her hand.
Oh, pleasure. So, question number 1. I wouldn't be able to, buy some food off you. I've got some caps.
Sure.
Question number 2. You haven't seen a big gray Yao Gui around, have you?
Thankfully, no.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Oh, this damn fool ran away.
What?
He ran away.
It-
Trying to find him. Before he eats people.
You're talking like it's yours.
Oh,
Sorry, do you have a Yagway?
well, my friends and I, we have one. It's really kind of handy in our line of work.
Oh, okay. What is your line of work?
Oh, hunters, trappers.
Being generally unbearable.
Generally,
Unbearable? Really?
I couldn't resist.
That was horrible. And they're only currently unbearable. Sorry.
You hunt with a Yagway.
yeah. I mean, he kind of took a liking to us, and we keep him well fed and well trained. His name's Baloo.
Oh, I think. Really?
Yeah, read it in a book once.
I'm familiar with the book. I'm just surprised that anyone else had ever heard of it. Where did you find a book that old?
I can't remember where we traded for it.
Huh. I didn't think anything was still around from back then. At least, I mean, not kids' books. Huh. Somebody must have had it in a vault someplace.
Oh, maybe.
Wow. Haven't heard that name in ages.
But you're positive that you haven't seen one.
No. No, I'd remember.
Oh, okay.
If we do, though, is it trained to respond to anything in particular?
It responds to food. I mean, I've taught it some commands, but I don't know if
we
it.
do.
I don't know if it understands the commands or if it understands my voice.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. We just got rid of some rad scorpions in this area. I don't know if we got all of them. We certainly tried, and it definitely felt like they were all here. But you might want to kind of walk lightly.
Oh yeah, the red scorpions are here all the time.
Well, there's like 6 fewer of them now.
Stab them between the eyes a few times, it'll usually drop them.
We used a lot of gun rounds.
Oh. Yeah. That'll do it too.
But, yeah, there was a camouflagey one. So we get rid of it.
Oh, nice. If you're looking to get rid of the carcasses, my folks will pay for them.
No, I think our guys butchered them. All.
Oh.
Pretty good.
All right. Well, if you find any animal parts, there are folks around to pay for them.
Yeah, good to know.
Are you guys? Yeah, that'll be fine. How much do I owe you for the food?
What food did we get? Is someone keeping track? Because I don't have the dock
What?
open.
For
and I
the
don't know if
food?
keep track. Yeah.
We have 9 red scorpion steaks. What was the question?
What we had that we could sell to her.
Well,
I was just wondering if someone had written it down someplace.
I only have written down what we got from the scorpions.
I mean,
It's not much.
she'll gladly buy a couple of steaks off you.
Yeah, I'll sell you 2 rad scorpion steaks. We have lots at the moment.
She'll kind of very, very carefully count out like 130. Yeah, 130 caps.
Sure.
Nice.
All right. Well, if you do see the bear, I mean, approach with caution. But I mean, if you can find a way to I suppose I was going to say find a way to let me know, but I don't know where we're going to be, and I don't know where you're going to be.
Well, I can tell you where we're eventually going to go back to. There's a train station back in...
What's the name of the town?
Oroville Junction.
Thank you.
Back at Oroville Junction.
All right, I've been there. I can probably find a train station.
I mean, people can probably give you some directions if you need. We've taken that over. There used to be some super mutants there. If you need, like, directions. Not that you should get directions from super mutants. That would probably be very dangerous. But hey, you have a pet Yaogway, so what do I know? But if you're asking the locals for directions. Although if you are in that area, keep an eye out, because there's a Deathclaw, an albino Deathclaw. There's like an arena and a bunch of Deathclaw nests in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. We did not take care of them.
Oh,
yet.
you say bad. I say money.
More power to you. I mean, fill your boots.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll talk it up with the rest of the guys. We'll see.
Just in case you're gonna need one after if you decide to go in there. I'm a medic. So yeah, I would bet that you're gonna need medical attention if you decide to go in. So you might want to stop by the train station after.
Oh, we'll bear that in mind. So this train station, is this like a settlement? Because I don't know of any settlements in Orville Junction.
No, we're starting a settlement there. We've got some people and we've got power and we've got water.
Oh, okay. I'll let the guys know, and we'll put it on our.
And a medic.
We'll make plans to stop in. We kind of specialize in hunting for folks that can't hunt for themselves, supplying some of the local
Makes
settlements
sense.
and stuff with like meat and eggs and hides and all that sort of stuff.
Nice.
So
We were we were here taking care of the rad scorpions on behalf of the ranchers.
Oh.
They got tired of their critters getting eaten.
I can see that.
Yeah, can't really blame them for that. And for not having the ammo and time and energy and medic to hunt them themselves.
That makes sense. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to looking for my bear.
Yeah.
If you're
Is there does he sit? Like what can I try to tell him to do if we happen to see him?
he understands sit and stay and swarm.
Swarm?
Well, we mainly he helps us to harvest honey.
Oh.
So when the honey beasts get riled up, we yell swarm so that he knows, and he's not terribly affected by the bees. So it gives our people a chance to like get the honeycombs and get out.
That sounds far too exciting.
It's far more exciting than I ever thought honey harvesting would be.
It's definitely more exciting than I would be willing to put up with for honey.
Mm.
But that's just me.
You know, people
I
pay
have other.
people pay good money for it, and we're generally
No
looking
doubt.
to we hire on like extra hands when it's time to harvest. So if you ever need work, come find us.
I'm a medic. There's never a shortage of work for me.
Well, pass the word around then.
Yeah, okay. Is there a spot where people should leave messages for you?
No, but if you most of the settlements, if you just let them know that you're looking to get in touch with the trappers, they'll get word to us.
The trappers. Okay.
Right.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for your bear.
Oh, thank you.
I'll try not to get eaten by him.
So yes, he does understand sit, and he does understand stay. So maybe those will work for you.
Here's hoping.
But yeah, he's a very nice, very very well mannered, dark gray Uguay. Answers to the name of Baloo. He does know his name.
Yeah. That's good. 'Cause I'd hate to yell it and him not respond, because otherwise I might think he was just wild.
There's not a lot of
Wow.
wild Uguay here. A little bit deeper inland in the forest and stuff there are.
Yeah, I'd just as soon not get near them.
Well, good luck and good job on the rad scorpion there.
Yeah, thanks. And good luck to you too. Have fun with that honey harvesting.
Well, if we have a good harvest, we'll try to keep some aside for when we come by your settlement.
if you have an emergency, I know it's a bit of a trek, but if you can manage to haul whoever's injured. Far as I know, we're planning on going back there as soon as we're finished up here.
Okay, good to know.
Have a good one.
You too. And she'll pick up and take her steaks and go on. She does start tearing chunks out of the steak with her teeth as she walks away.
What did she say her name was, Chris?
Her name is Bailey.
Thank you.
Bailey Marsh. But the rest of the evening passes uneventfully. Everybody recovers all of their hit points, and I don't think anybody suffered any wounds.
Close, but no cigar.
Hey, okay. You should take that bodyguard's perk next level as well. The more people you stand around, the more armor you have.
Hmm. Who did he say should?
If I was to guess, I'd say your mom.
Oh,
What?
But, it didn't come through because he was all robotic. To take bodyguard next level.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
And
Yeah.
I need everybody to give me an endurance and survival roll.
Would you mind rolling for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Three.
Arkham, you got no successes. You rolled a 15 and a 17. Do you want to re-roll?
Yes, that would be a lot.
Ooh, re-rolled into a complication.
I was gonna say
Well, I
those
guess
rolls
it's
must be.
whatever disease I have.
I apologize. That's my dice select. That's what that is.
It's okay.
Boise, on the
I'm
other
used
hand.
to a complication.
You've caught the croup.
Something like that.
No, but when you get up in the morning, Arkham, that blow that you took to the head, that thankfully you had some friends nearby. It doesn't seem to have healed super well.
That's not good. So do I just have a mutation going on?
Don't know. Do you point it out to anybody or?
Yeah, I'll ask the doc what's going on. It's kind of awkward. I need my eyes to see.
Turns to look at the dock, and he's starting to mutate into a scorpion.
Are you okay?
Oh,
What the heck is
head
going on
hurts,
with
Doc.
you?
I don't know, but all sorts of weird feeling.
Well, that's not good.
Is that an injury, Chris?
You can give me an intelligence and medicine roll.
I will put my lab coat on first.
Oh, it's serious. She's putting on the lab coat.
Hey, Doc, I'm not so sure about something. Watch her put the lab coat on. I'm not dying, am I?
Eh, hopefully not.
Yeah, you can see the visible panic in Markham's eyes because, like, every time this happens, he's in disease, or he's near dead, or he's on fire, burning to death in front of people. It's been a
Yeah,
bad 6 months.
that's definitely bad.
What's up, Doc?
Well, let's take a look.
I'll re-roll the 16.
Let's take a look. She breaks out the Ripper, light starts it up.
No, no. Just turn so I
Seriously,
can see better in the light. Jeez.
It seems
So,
like
yeah.
the wound may have gotten infected. Sleeping on the sleeping outdoors probably didn't help. And he is suffering from weeping sores.
Hmm.
Oh, Arkham.
Is there anything I can do to treat that?
Basically, it takes time and bed rest.
You need to relax. Not so much relax as rest. You
I just
smooth
took a
skin.
week off, sick again. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you're sick again. You'll be fine. You just need to rest.
By any chance, do you
Smooth
have a
skins
toddler
aren't as
in
durable as we
preschool?
are.
Apparently.
So diseases have a duration. At the end of each day, you get to make an endurance and survival roll. Difficulty is equal to the duration. If you succeed, the duration goes down by 1. If the duration goes to 0, you recover. Somebody can assist you by providing medical attention, which is endurance or intelligence and medicine. Antibiotics reduces the duration by 1 automatically. And if you spend the entire day resting, sitting, or laying somewhere comfortably performing minimal activity, you reduce the difficulty of the test by 1 to a minimum of 0. So basically, every day you're going to get to make a roll to see how much you recover. Rebecca can help. Antibiotics will certainly help. And if you spend the day doing absolutely nothing, that will help. Weeping sores counts as a source of fatigue. So you have 1 fatigue, which means you generate 1 less action point for every level of fatigue you have. You cannot get rid of the fatigue while you have the disease. And weeping sores in particular, whenever you take physical damage, you suffer +1 physical damage at the start of your next turn that ignores your damage resistance.
Oof.
That's rough.
It'd be nice if we had some antibiotics, but that is something we just do not have yet.
And we're heading in the wrong direction for the hospital. I mean, we're going back home after that, which will put us close to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we have anything I would need to be able to make antibiotics.
I mean, you guys did go through all the trouble of getting a chem bench.
Yeah.
I know, but we
It's
still
back
need
at home.
ingredients. It is back at home, but I mean, right direction. It's just that what we need rare materials, glowing fungus, purified water, and stim packs. So
We have glowing fungus, purified water, and stim packs.
3 stim packs. Like antibiotics are not cheap to make.
Well, how many stim packs do we have right now?
Enough to say you should get well soon on your own. With the doc's assistance.
I'd have to bring up
Hey,
the.
man, I busted out some of my personal cash to buy stim packs a while back. So,
And glowing fungus you might be able to find just by scrounging around. It is something available through foraging.
Foraging? Who does that?
People who are looking for
Because I
glowing fungus to make antibiotics with.
Yeah, because we don't have any of them in our stockpile under the train station yet, so I'd have to bring up the Google Doc. Does
Guess I
anybody
know
have
what
the
I'm
Google
gonna wind
Doc?
up doing after we get home.
Anybody?
Hmm?
Does anybody have the Google Doc open?
Not handy.
Hmm. We've got 7 stim packs. But hopefully you'll be healed up by then with just rest. Hopefully.
Well, next is return back to the ranch, get our payment from the ranchers, then head out to the gun range, go get the gun table, then go home and set the gun table up.
Well, by the time we get to the ranchers, he might be fine.
The
Just,
ranch,
you know,
Just down the road, man. That's like half a mile away.
by the time we spend maybe 2 hours walking over, you'll get over it.
yeah, just don't rub mud in it.
The power of positivity, according to Smiths.
you can tell that Smith's doctorate is not in actual like doctoring.
Yeah, don't rub mud in it is pretty much step 1 for anything that's wrong with you. Please do not rub mud in it. So many people I've heard say that kind
But
of
what
thing.
if I'm fighting a predator?
Still, don't rub mud in it. That's a terrible idea.
But they have thermosensing organs, and mud could help me hide from
It
it.
doesn't matter. Do not rub mud in it.
So I assume that you guys are having this discussion while you walk back to the ranch.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the ranch is only a couple hours away, and now that basically it took you 2 hours to get to the nest because you were following the trail and everything, the way back with Boise's Pathfinder is like 40 minutes maybe. Like it's not a long trip at all. The ranchers are all like, huh, you made it.
Yeah, red scorpions
Well,
do.
yeah.
You do see a couple of them kind of surreptitiously like changing, like caps changing hands. Like, not everybody thought you were going to be successful, is all. No, I mean, I hope you're not offended, but
I'm offended I wasn't offered a chance to bet on my own survival.
that just seemed rude. We didn't want you to think that we didn't have confidence in you.
I don't have any issue with people betting on whether I'll be able to pull it out or not. I just want the opportunity to bet on myself or against myself.
Well, we didn't think it would be neighborly.
All right.
But well, thank you. I mean, this is hopefully it's the end of them. I mean, did you get them all?
Well, we get, as far as I can count, we got every single one of them that's stirred up from that nest, including the camouflagey one.
All right. Oof. That's impressive. I mean, well, we got a bit of a collection here.
All right.
And they'll pass over. Basically, they pass over like a dirty old like Tato sack with a bunch of coins and a bunch of like loose bullets and stuff in it. It's like this is I mean, I don't know how much mercenaries usually get paid, but this is what we could put together.
Thank you kindly.
So what's in the hat? Or the sack, as it were.
So in the sack, there is. One sec here. There is 300 caps. And like half a dozen each, like 308 hunting rifle shells and shotgun shells.
Oh, not bad.
I mean, we don't have a wide variety of weapons here, so we don't have a wide variety of ammunition. So the guys thought that maybe he saw that you had a rifle and she had a shotgun, so he thought maybe it would help to offset your costs a little bit.
Yeah, that helped.
We appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate this. I mean, you know, maybe now our herds will be okay.
You don't happen to have any antibiotics, do you?
Wasn't somebody? Somebody can give me a luck roll. Basically, roll a number of challenge dice equal to your luck.
I currently have
Please.
0 luck.
Well, it's your
No, you're permanent, not your current.
yeah, your luck stat, not your luck points.
Somebody
6
must
luck.
have. Yeah, I was gonna say somebody's got to have fire than 4, because I definitely don't want to be the one rolling it.
You want me to roll what? 60 20s? Or what?
66.
66.
Yeah, Arkham has a 6. Ooh, that's like 5 effects. You are in luck. They do actually have antibiotics.
Nice.
Yeah, that's four effects on 6 dice. Wow, that's impressive.
That's pretty good.
But yes, the number of effects that you roll on that determine the rarity of stuff that they have available when you're looking for something specific.
Hmm?
So just give me 1 second. I'll see how many antibiotics I actually have. They have 3 available.
Oh, damn. They
How
must have
much
like
fun?
a bat cave nearby.
Right?
I mean, we do gotta save these just in case someone. I mean, we're a long ways from the hospital. Tell you what, I could give you these, but I'll take back some of the cap payment. How's that sound?
That's fair.
Yep.
Do you want all 3, or are you okay with like 1 or 2?
How many do I think he'll need?
To completely cure him, he's going to need a run of antibiotics. He's going to need basically 3 doses over the next 3 days, assuming he doesn't heal anything naturally.
And I have a tendency of not healing. You've noticed that. I
Yeah,
have a weak
that's why we
point
previously
of-
used money to buy you antibiotics.
Yep. I'll take all 3.
So he'll give you 150 caps and the 3 antibiotics.
And all the bullets.
And yeah, the bullets were part of the deal. That was to help to offset your costs.
I mean, I believe that's absolutely fair reputation building. No need to make a deal agreement, right?
It sounds good to me. Oh, by the way, has anyone spotted a dark gray Yaogway around?
Oh, is Baloo loose again?
Holy crap, other people know about this thing. Yeah, apparently Baloo is loose again.
Oh, he probably just went off to do what bears do in the woods. I'm sure Bailey will find him again.
Probably. But yeah, just to mention that it's around.
Okay, yeah, we'll make sure that we everybody keeps their eye open. Yeah, last time we got loose and one or two people died. It wasn't pleasant, so they usually like to let folks know that he's on the loose just in case, so people can give a wide berth. I mean, it's one of those things, you know. A Yaogway is one thing, but I don't think I'd want Bailey and her friends pissed at me.
I don't think
Who
I
are her
want Baloo
friends?
pissed.
Oh, they're a group of hunters. They make the rounds. They bring by fresh meat and stuff. It's the best place in town when they got them. Best place in town to get Deathclaw eggs. Town being relative, of course. But yeah, they're a bunch of hunters that they don't really give a rat's ass about what it is they're hunting, as long as it's got food that they can put in people's bellies. They got a couple of folks from back east that showed them how to make some pretty impressive weaponry, and they're sneaky as all get out. So
Yeah, I noticed that. Met her in the middle of the night. Bailey.
yeah, pretty decent folks. I mean, they make their living trading, so they know that, you know, you got to treat people decent if you want to make a living as a trader. But I don't think I'd want to get on their bad side. I think they're the sort of folks that would make it a mission to end you if you ended up on their shit list. And I'm pretty sure they know people that aren't too particular about where their meat comes from. So it's kind of a win-win for them. But as long as you stay on their good side, fine, folks.
All right.
So, you guys heading back home now?
I think we've got one more stop to make because we're into the range.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Thank you again. We'll let the folks in the area know. I mean, if you guys are ever looking, like once we get the herds up and running, if you're ever looking to, you know, trade for some Brahmin or Brahmin steak or milk or anything, swing on by once we have a chance to rebuild the herds.
Sounds good.
And then they will go on their way.
Yes, shall we?
Moseying on down the dusty trail.
All right. Heading towards the gun range.
Yeah.
That seemed to be the intent.
So Boise, you can give me a intelligence and survival. Difficulty is 2. Actually, wait. I'm trying to remember. Did anybody map the thing for you? Did they pinpoint on the map for you?
I believe they did because that was when Arkham was pimping out that map every time he could.
Okay. So in that case, it is difficulty 1.
Okay.
All right. So no action points, but a successful roll. So yeah, so you guys set off. I mean, it is early morning still, so you've got plenty of time. It doesn't take you probably 2 or 3 hours. You do pass by the airport, So you can see that there is like a very small, dinky little municipal airport lying in ruins in case you ever want to go back that way. But as they say in the TV show, the golden rule of the wasteland. So you're like, maybe we'll pin that on the map, and we'll focus on what we're actually trying to do.
Thou shalt always get sidelined with minor bullshit.
Always.
Mhm.
Trying to find my picture. Around lunchtime or so, after like about 3 hours, you do come to what looks like the remnants of a gun range. I mean, this is just a representative picture because that's what I could find. This little shack looks like they actually have a generator. They have like a wind turbine that does provide some power. The area around it has been to Boise and Arkham and anybody else with like any extensive combat training. The area around it has been completely cleared of cover for about a good 100 yards. Like all of the cactus has been burnt down to the ground. All of the rocks have been cleared out of the way. It is clear open field.
Well, that's deliberate.
As you guys kind of take in the scene, everybody can give me a perception and survival.
My Boise sense is tingling.
Kindly.
I got 2.
I got 2.
Arkham got 0.
Too busy admiring Smith's shiny arm plate.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's supposed to be rusting.
So yeah, as you guys kind of look over this very obvious, like, kind of kill zone, you do see scattered here and there body parts. Like, there's an arm over there, a leg over there. Oh, that looks like it used to be a head. And Boise, with your 4 successes, you can see scattered around the yard little off-colored divots.
Oh. That doesn't bode well.
What's that?
I mean, aside from the loose parts from, people that were blown up on their way in.
Oh, I see.
What the heck?
There's a minefield closer in if the open range to shoot wasn't bad enough.
Oh, well, that's bad.
And
Is
then
somebody supposed to be living here?
and then there's this overwhelmingly blaring off-key trumpet playing of Reveille.
Reveille? Oh my
what
god.
the hell?
And you guys see come floating out of the building a Mr. Gutsy, and followed by 2 like smaller Mr. Gutsies.
Does the main one have any like rank insignia on it?
It does. And two of them use like their little pincher arms to like hoist up this very battered looking like American flag, like NCR flag. They all like kind of like float at attention. Give these kind of like very ungraceful salutes.
Graceless, even.
Graceless, there you go. And then they start floating around, like the two smaller ones basically start like floating around on patrols, and the one with the rank insignia floats back inside.
So,
crap.
living's a relative term there, Doc.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Do we want to try and play nice? Or give them a chance to shoot? I mean, I think we kind of owe it to, but you know.
Did they call out to us or anything? Did they spot us as we were approaching?
Are you guys letting yourselves be spotted, or are y'all crouched down low, keeping eyes on?
Yeah,
What have we
I'd
heard?
be crouched waiting for, a decision on what way we're going to go with it.
What have we heard about this place?
That is a pre-war gun range and may have a weapons bench.
I do need to repair my gauntlet.
This was the prize that we were looking for.
Yeah.
I think if they have mines and they've already blown people up, then like they're probably not friendly.
Well, that depends on the approach. Like if people came here as treasure hunters and they've got this designated as like their territory as soldiers protecting the place, then they would view it as in their right to, the old American way. Shoot first, shoot second, and then if anything, if it stops moving and it's still alive, you can talk to it after. But if you try yelling at before entering their territory, maybe they'll talk.
Well, also, if this is a pre-war facility and those are pre-war soldiers, look at the two ghouls. Wouldn't one of you two perhaps potentially have a way in from your past lives way back in Ye Day?
How?
What? I'm not from
How do
here.
you figure?
I don't know.
Sorry, the bombs
Maybe
didn't give me
with a
good
medical,
teleport.
no, like a military doctor or, military scientist. I don't know what you guys did 200 and some odd years ago.
I'm
I
just
worked at a
smart.
hospital.
All right, so no to that option.
Well, there's no cover, so like they're gonna see us regardless.
At that point, I'll stand up and go, soldiers!
The only way is forward.
One of them yells out like, "Halt! Who goes there?"
Itinerant workers, we heard that there was a range here. We might be able to practice our skills, but it seems that that is your territory.
What unit are you with?
The 501st.
McCarran's Cavalry, 103rd Division out of the Searwind Prairwind.
Wow, that was quick.
They're like, approach.
I approach.
You can give me a perception and explosives roll, because they do not designate a path. Whew. So yeah, so Boise kind of carefully like picks his way down. You know,
I'll scuff my heel on my back foot just so it's like if I go to a side, it clearly goes. I went this way.
gotcha. So marking a path for everybody else.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. So yeah, so Boise manages to navigate his way through the minefield. He does mark it, so if anybody else wishes to, you don't have to make the roll. It's like, welcome to outpost number 4, or as we like to call it, Fortress. Or is it Fortress? Fortress? Palisade Fortress?
What? Oh dear.
Fort Palisade.
Fort Palisade? Good name.
Fort Palisade. What brings you here? Is this an emergency inspection? We weren't expecting an emergency inspection.
No, that had been originally on the docket, but we see your officer's gone back to work in the office.
Oh, we can go get him for you, sir.
Yeah, we mostly wanted to take a look at the facilities themselves and like the repair and assembly facility that's also supposed to still be on site.
Right. And you can give me a charisma and speech roll.
And here's where I die.
Good thing you brought a medic
wait.
with you.
I was gonna say, wait. Wait, I could tap into the mythical luck of 3. Oh! That's what I get for mentioning him by name. What luck? I spent it all finishing off the big guy.
Oh no.
Oh, technically this... Actually, no, this isn't the start of a new quest. This is the continuation of the quest.
No, not until we go home.
So yeah, they go, of course. We will go get the colonel. And then, so one of them will float off. And then from the back room you hear, what do you mean surprise inspection? There's no surprise inspection scheduled. I'll go see to them myself. And as the Colonel Gutsy starts to float into the room, I think we'll call it there.
Yep. That's a very good call point.
Perfect.
Give you guys some time to figure out what you would like to do, because so far violence has not happened.
So far.
But everybody does get 120 XP.
And yes, that was awfully quick to fire off.
It's like, wait, was he military at one point?
Specifically name dropping the Pyridwin.
He did.
All right. So we will see everybody in a couple of weeks.
Sounds good. Have a good week, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a good night, folks. Hope you get your internet back up and running, Mike.
I do. It's gonna be a
That's
really
always
long
nice.
day tomorrow if it keeps cutting out like this.
Oh,
Yeah, that would suck.
all
Yeah.
right.
I work from home, so
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
you all
Good night.
take care. Thanks for a great game.
Night, guys.